Danny will not allow Wednesday to be doom and gloom. Positive only. Hello and welcome to this video. You could like, share and subscribe to the channel. Much appreciate it. Liking out the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing let me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when video go live. So Danny yesterday in his press conference said he's going to try and squeeze everything out he can of this Sheffield Wednesday team and try and see if we can get to that magic 50-point target and then move on from there. And it's very interesting when Danny was speaking about this, because he spoke a lot about squad value and budgets and suggesting when they are kind of swinging above their weight class, but also doesn't want us to be known as the underdogs as such. He said it shows where we are within our budget and our performance. It shows where we are with our big credit to my team. I feel like this is a big step up to face the top half table. When you look at budget, maybe there's the big dogs, but there we had the tools and we had the togetherness. We have the mentality. We are not scared. We also very strong as we can bring out on our strength. And we got that whole thing. We are only just 2 points. But it's not so bad. With the mindset and our belief and mentality, we can be a successful combination. And that's something you want to see. You want to see that successful conversation. You want to see us have that situation where we try and get the right thing going. And the thing is, he spoke quite heavily about the transfer window a little bit as well. And he goes on saying, we will improve the squad step by step. When I ride the squad with maybe 20 million, now we have increased these limits up. It's working to make these steps forward. We try our best. The chairman had tried his best, and this is what I want to see from everyone all in the club in the next 16 match day. It's not allowed to be negative. It makes no sense. We should be proud, but humble and hungry for more. Funny saying that word humble, because that word humble seems to be the both words in football at the moment. He said we do not relax now. Of course, we need ambition, but we must also bring our situation into context to where we are. And I think where we are is at the moment in time, a mid-table championship team with ambition to go a little bit higher if we can do. If we can push that extra little bit to get what we need. Now, the difficult part with pushing for the next bit is it's that next progression. Like, it's one of the things that I think a lot of people want to see step by step. First, you get to the point when you're mid-table, you stabilize a little bit, and then go. But here's the thing you've got. With us only being 2 points off, I'm not saying that we're going to be able to go and get into those playoffs and then be great and stuff. But you look at what we did last season, there is a chance you could have a big way of having a say what happens in those playoffs, even if you're not in it, because we're going to have to just keep doing what we're doing and not really concentrating on other people's scores and stuff like that. It's very similar to what we did last season. Last season, we didn't concentrate on people around us. We just concentrated on ourselves and just tried to get there. If we can get to that 50-point mark soon, it will be really good, because then you're like, okay, we're near there. We're on 40, I think we're on 42 points at the moment. 46 points if we win at the weekend. So we're getting closer. We've just got to try and get past these last 16 games. And if we can get past these last 16 games, then fantastic. We get to move on and hopefully have a good end to the season where we are. But I get him trying to push the positive vibe, because there is that little part of a lot of people, including myself, who've gone, oh, was that actually a good window? But looking back at it with how long we messed about in the window to start off with, to get what we got in was brilliant, because there was a lot of people saying we were not going to get anything in. We were all worried that there was nothing going to come in and it was going to derail. So we need to work with what we got. We've got to keep pushing forward, see what we can do, and hopefully just see how the new player can improve the team and get us that impact that Danny wants. He keeps talking about that impact, but he wants us all to be positive. And I think right now, till the end of the season, I think some people will be negative, because there's very much the friction with fans and the chairman in some parts, and we need to figure out what to do next and where we're going to be at, because if we can start getting into a position where we're ready to pounce in terms of lead position, then fantastic. But it's going to take a lot for us to do so. If we pick up some wins, then fantastic. But tough game coming up when you think about it. Albion, Swansea, Coventry, Burnley and Sunderland back-to-back. So tough game coming up. So we'll see what happens. But Danny wants us to be as positive as we can be. And I get that mentality. I really do. I think it's a smart mentality to have and keeps everyone on the same hymn sheet even. But thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll speak to you in the next one.